No. In fact, they didn't really get that much going offensively. How many first downs, Mike, did Ware get?
Not many. Speaking of Boots, it's time to kick off the second half. Chad Ayers with a kick that's a liner, taken at the 10-yard line by Breen. Breen is stopped up at about the 20-yard line. Fell on his feet, though. Nice move by Breen. Slips away from one guy, jukes left, jukes right down at the 20.
And Johnny Robinson making a hit in there. All over that field. The ball on the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Ware Indians.
So, we're getting set for a second half that we're hoping is going to be a good competitive half. 9:53 to play in the third quarter. Anytime you got a game at this point, John, you can go to the watershed break and up by 30 real quick. So Ware's going to try on this first set in the third quarter to get going. And it's a handoff to Bordeaux, and Bordeaux goes down.
A terrific hit in there by Athol number 50, Phil Cesar. You remember he was a substitute, but they've got Phil Cesar out there, number 50, put a big hit. He would not be moved, and it's a loss of about 3 yards on the play. So it brings up 2nd and 13, the ball back on about the 19-yard line.
Second down, and about 13. They did lose 3 on the play. They're in the I formation. Jerry Peterson with also the deep back, Chris Bordeaux, and the handoff is to Bordeaux. Bordeaux goes across to about the 20-yard line, doesn't pick up much yardage, so it'll be 3rd down and long. So Ware will go to the ground, do or die, and it really is a case where they're losing some linemen that were key,
right.
But they lost Darren Chevalier too, and anytime you lose a guy of that caliber that can run the football for 200 yards a pop, that's tough.
Scott Newton made that tackle assisted by Chad Ayers in there. They did pick up about a yard or so.
I don't think there's any other back in the league this year as explosive perhaps as Chevalier was last year.
No, he was really something.
3rd down and about 12 yards to go. And Breen will try to pass, and he is sacked. Dropped down by Sean Thompson once again. Thompson, he gets his name in there at the 15-yard line. He was the defensive standout in the second half last year. Last week. How about that one?
He would not be denied. He just made up his mind from his right defensive end spot there. He figured that was a passing situation, and he was going to get in there, and that's exactly what he did. So it brings up a 4th and about 20. The ball inside the 15 on the 13-yard line. Back deep for Athol, Danny Burke, and Brian Petray. And the up back is Chad Ayers.
Bordeaux standing at his own 5-yard line will kick off. And it's a good kick by Bordeaux. They have a good punter here for Ware. At the midfield mark, it's taken by Petray to the 40-yard line. He gets inside the Ware 40. Good run back of the 13-yarder. And it's at the Ware 37 that Athol will start 1st down and 10. 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders at about the 37-yard line. They set up with Ayers, Newton, and Burke in the backfield. Petray split out to the left side. Adidas will pitch it out to Burke. Has some running room. Tries to turn the corner. Doesn't get much yardage. Hit down by Bordeaux and stopped up also in the play nicely by Orzek. So it's going to be about 2nd down and 10. No gain.
Then Orzek stopped him up, and Bordeaux came in and put the clamper on him. Not much of a gain on that play. No blocking again. On the left side of the line.
Team, John, that is not very strong at the quarterback spot. They're going to be in this. They're going to be a tough team to beat.
Right. They are absolutely very, very tough around the tackles and the ends. They hang right in there.
They do. They can stop the run, but they haven't been able to really stop the pass and the rollout.
The skill stuff.
Nice word, John. We'll have to use that one. Of course,
that only comes with experience. There is.
Chad Ayers on the handoff, picked up a couple yards. Now, what comes with experience, John? The play or the word squill?
Justin DeRipo made the hit on that. Oh, well, the skill kinds of stuff, the sophisticated elements of the game, the kicking game that you were talking about, right. That is where Athol stands out. Because they've got the end, Petray's got the experience. He lopes along, he doesn't get excited. He doesn't work against himself.
And he holds on to the football.
Right.
And we've seen a lot of botched catches on punts and kickoffs, and it's really a tough thing to have to deal with as a coach to try to get yourself back into the play. 3rd and 7
situation.
Adidas will drop back. He's got plenty of men on him, and he's taken down at the 43-yard line, a quarterback sack, and in there to make the play for the Ware Indians was number 86, and that is Brian Dulac, also back there on the play with Scott Seville. So lots of pressure for Adidas, and he's sacked.
Forcing him into a punting situation. That was the one thing. They weren't blocked at all. They came running in and knew what to do. Brian Petray is going to kick.
And that's a good start defensively for the Indians here in the third quarter. They need to get some confidence back.
And Matt Garvin is in there to do the long snap.
long snap, and it's a fake. The snap is taken by number 61 on the Athol sidelines. He's running, and I don't think he got a first down. He went down the sidelines, and he could be short of a first down, and it's taken by the Red Raiders, John, by number 61.
Adam Virak. Right, he was an eligible receiver on that play, and he got it, but the ball goes over to Ware. That was not a bad play.
It was a dipsy-do. He was in the blocker back position.
Right, but Adam Virak was in the backfield before. They moved him up the line and put Janice back in the backfield. So that is something that teams in the future will have to watch out for.
A little trickery for Kacheski. Wasn't as successful as a punt. They didn't get the first down on the fourth down play, so it's first and 10 out the 28-yard line for the Indians.
That's a lift for the Ware Indians, though.
The first down play is a pass situation. Breen will dump it off, and it's incomplete. Virak drops it down, and Jerry Peterson was the intended receiver.
What, do we got problems here?
None whatsoever, John Casella.
You were looking at the transmitter there. You know how far all of that area is to me.
5:42 to play third quarter. Dropping back to pass is Breen. He throws, and it is intercepted at the 35-yard line. A turnover. The 6th interception thrown this season by the Ware Indians.
Scott Newton.
It was right into his hands. He didn't have to do much. He tipped it up in the air and caught it himself.
Well, that's easy enough to say, but, you know. So many things can happen.
Ryan Breen has not established a lot of confidence, John, as a quarterback, and we've seen that tonight.
Like that illegal 6.
They didn't know what they were going to do, but I know what we're going to do. With 5 ready to get back to action, the Red Raiders have the ball first and 10. At the Ware 32-yard line, wonderful field position, and if they want to really start to pile it on and get themselves a very comfortable lead, now's the time.
I think they will be going. They're not going to do anything else. They got the first team out there. The reason they called a timeout was because they had personnel in the wrong spot.
And Brian Petre